Hey everybody, welcome to this new series of Woodland Road Fun Fair, how to build a small park from design to completion. This is going to be an unusual video in that I'm not going to start immediately with the park build. I'm going to give some ideas about how I got the inspiration for the project, how I'm planning the theme, the designs, the layouts, the backstory, the build schedule, the video series, and how to control the scope. And I got into this because looking online for build ideas myself, I noticed that the search terms that come up in Google seem to include things like Planet Coaster inspiration, Planet Coaster park build ideas, these sorts of search terms. And I also see those in the comments on some of the videos that I was watching. How did you come up with this in the first place? So although it's pretty boring to look at somebody's scribbled notes, I thought, well, I'll show you how I came up with the idea for a fast build. So about a week ago, just before the recent update to the game, I started sketching, and for me this is comparatively tidy. My actual prep notes are a complete mess, but they're almost unreadable scribble. But anyway, these are the notes, just written out a little more readable. And what you can see is that in this case, I was thinking, let's do a fast build, like 4 weekends or something like that. And short sessions, a few hours per session. And for that I'm going to need it to be a journey with a backstory and a past, present, and future, because it's going to be like a short story basically. I haven't got time for a huge expansive park. It's going to be more of a sub park, and try and be more useful in terms of how I got from the beginning to the end for you. And then the other thing is it's got to be fun for me. So when I get started, the first thing I often do is I start thinking about what's going to kill this, because Planet Coaster, of course, can eat a heck of a lot of time. It's very easy to get completely lost in it. So I just make a few notes of, here's an idea, a rapid park build. Knock it off in 4 weekends, in maybe 6 or 7 short sessions. What's that going to be like? Well, if it's too simple, it'd be too boring. So I wrote that down. I could get sucked in by grand ideas and never finished, or I could hit some unexpected challenges and run out of gas mid-project. So then I make sub-goals. So to counter it becoming too simple, I'll create a real-world problem, some kind of backstory that I can solve as part of the storyline of my park. I need it to be small and complete but expandable, so that I don't get sucked into grand ideas. That way, if I have a great idea and I realize it's going to burn time, I'll just push it into the stage 2, if you like. And I need to type timeline, like just June, so knock it off in 4 weekends. So my small real-world backstory problem I thought might be, imagine a company that has to fund a small build. They have grand ideas, but they don't have a lot of money, so they have to get started, and then as the foot traffic pays for their park expansion, then they'll grow. Small and expandable, I was thinking things like space stations or Mars base or a lunar base or something like that would be quite good. More terrestrial might be a holiday park or a fun fair or a showground. And then that started to expand into maybe a portable fun fair, maybe on what used to be farmland or a nature reserve or something like that. And then as I go on, I'm crossing out ideas, and I'm highlighting ideas and thinking more about what I could have some fun building, and how I could turn it from just an idea into an actual park in the game. So I thought a fun fair with a nature reserve with woodlands and a lake and a lookout point was enough to give me something to run with, and not so much that I couldn't possibly finish it in the time frame that I provided, and I could turn it into some short videos. So at that point, I'd usually hit Google and I'd just throw in keywords that seem vaguely related to the topic, like fun fair or fairground or country fair, and then I go hunting for pictures of things that give me ideas. And there's quite a few very small, compact, portable fairs around the world, apparently. You can see some of the pictures coming up. That I found, and I thought, well, that's relatively easy to do in Planet Coaster, because the flat rides give us the ability to put together a short, compact or small, compact fair. fairly quickly, and so found some quite recognisable rides, quite random. Easter show is something that's common New Zealand and Australia, so I'm familiar with that. I found some interesting shop variants, shops and vehicles. I don't know if that's producible in the game, probably not. but I thought, I might have a go at building that, or at least something that looks like it could be portable. So that was the end of the research phase. So looked at fairs online, fairgrounds, travelling shows, portable, temporary. Could you build a permanent site, but it's designed to look like it might have been a portable fairground with prefabricated buildings, or buildings that look prefabricated or look like caravans? And again, I get my past, present, and future of my unfolding story. And what am I going to make in my build project? So I'm going to make a woodland reserve, and then I'm going to place a fairground in it, and I'm going to push everything that could slow me down into phase 2. So the next thing I do is make a build story. Really, it's just a storyboard. It's here's 10 to 15 things I could cover to break my project down into short missions, and then I did a bit of a timeline. Now I was going to start today. Today is the first Saturday of June, but I got a bit excited last weekend and I got started already. So in fact, build session 1 I've already done. I've got raw footage for that, and I got about halfway through build session 2. I'm going to spend that long on it, 6 or 8 hours or something, but I do have some footage for session 1, and after I've made this video, I'm going to go and finish build session 2 and 3, which would then constitute in effect I can get a week ahead. So that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do, and thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, and I will get started on the first line of my build story, and see you next time.